Hey y'all, it's K Divine coming back with another uh quick reading. Um I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little confused lately with what's happening energetically. I'm not sure, like I've been able to see I can see that something is coming. I just can't see when. I can't see how exactly. I just can feel that, and I felt this for a while that it's coming. And y'all have seen my messages. I've talked about how stuff is coming in for y'all, um, but I'm just gonna try to decipher this real quick for you all. Um, so you got a lot of people watching still. I mean, you've been having people watching you, but you got a lot of eyes. It's like by the day, you have more numbers. And a lot of these people don't reveal themselves to you, but a lot of people do have their eye on you. For some of you that are on social media, you may have had an uptick in viewers. You may have seen some different people in your comments, or or if you're not really on social media yet, or whatever it is that you're doing, if it's like if you have your own business or something, you have people hidden in the shadows that are watching, and they're not watching with like helpful eyes. They're watching with deceitful eyes. These people are in competition with you. They're in a one-sided competition. Let's be honest. These people, you don't even know them. We don't even know these people for real. And even if you do, they're in a one-sided beef with you. And mostly it's because these people have been attacking you, trying to hinder your forward movement. They've been trying to hinder your forward movement. And they are receiving karma. They are receiving, it's heavy karma, and it's heavy karma going on right now. I can feel it. I can feel that a lot of people, like I've been telling y'all that sometimes when I hear that plans confirmation, sometimes when people are throwing spell work and doing all this nonsense, throughout just a period of time, that sometimes when that stuff comes back around to them, it's real heavy. And sometimes it comes back in the form of deaths and people passing away. And that is not for anybody. I don't care who you are. That's not easy for anybody to deal with. But to know that that is the karma that you are being served because of the actions that you took. Because it's like some people don't realize that when they make certain decisions in regards to how they treat people, that sometimes the karma that comes back around to them affects their entire bloodline. Because excuse me, sometimes there are people who will make bad decisions. Because just think about, like, let's just say famous people, for instance. Think of any famous person that's had a bad incident or something that affects their entire family sometimes. Like, you know say, okay, let's use the CEO and the HR director that were caught at the Coldplay concert. Now, I don't think his family are on social media. It seemed like all the accounts that were saying like, "Oh, this is my dad," and all this other stuff, like those are fake accounts. However, if they did have social media, now they've deleted it because they're not comfortable enough to even be on social media to be represented by him anymore because of his actions. So stuff like that, like it affects other people when you make decisions, especially when you're talking about chosen vessels, especially when you're talking about anointed ones. When God does not play about his children. Okay. But moving forward with these people getting judgment, because they're getting judgment, you are also getting good judgment, and karma is coming around. But there may be some opportunities that come about, and there may be some illusions within those opportunities, and you need to be able to decipher and use your discernment to determine which opportunities are best suited for you. Okay? But in the end, you will have a very public victory. It's gonna be for some of y'all about to go viral on social media. For some of y'all, you're gonna go, you're gonna be a local like hero in your town or city or state. Like, people are going to look at you and be so proud of the work that you have done, and it's because you are so strong. You had to be strong by yourself. You had to stand 10 toes down when nobody else was standing with you. The only people standing with you can't be seen, people in the other realm, your ancestors, your angels, the Most High. Those are the only people that stand with you. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that you stand alone. They don't like that you are self-sufficient and that you stand 10 toes down on your principles. A lot of people can't deal with that because they can't stand alone. They need a crowd. They need people to be in agreement with them in order for them to justify and feel better about their decisions. But because of your strength, like, you got some manifestations, like some powerful manifestations coming in, and people are going to ask you and like wonder, like, how did you do this? That's what I'm hearing. Like, how did you do this? How did you do that? What did you do? How is this possible? Like, that's what this is about to be like for a lot of y'all. How did you manage this? How people are gonna want to know, like, people are gonna ask you about what's your process and how you accomplish this, because this is huge. I've been saying for a long time that something big was gonna happen, and something big is happening right now. It's like on its way. It's on its way. But I also heard fret not. I don't know if anyone else is having sleep issues. I'm having sleep issues, if you can't see it in my eyes this morning. I'm also like self-correcting because I had a weird day yesterday for myself, and I did something that I wasn't necessarily proud of, and so I'm like, it wasn't anything bad. It was just it was a misstep. A gross oversight that it could have been prevented. But that's a different story for a different day. But don't have anxiety, and don't be afraid. Try not to be. I know that it's hard because it's like, sometimes for me, especially in this time, I can't tell sometimes it's hard for me to decipher between my like something making me anxious and my intuition. So it's like you might have to rest and ground yourself so that you know the difference of what it is that you're feeling right now, because it's a lot going on in the ethers. Like, it's a lot happening right now, okay? And I don't want you to feel too overwhelmed. I know all of this has been overwhelming for you. This whole entire process has just been messed up. Let's just call a spade a spade. This has been so messed up. The things that have happened to you, what you've had to go through, people can't imagine. Because even people because you got to understand, when you receive this blessings, when you receive this, there will be more of these people coming out that are going to feel like you don't deserve it. Because there are people right now who feel like you don't deserve it. Because people know that it's coming your way and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. And they already feel like you don't deserve it. They feel like, well, and I think I've said this in another message, like, well, why her? Why him? Why? And it's like, it's almost like they question God and say, like, God, you chose wrong. And it's like, but you did the work. Like, like, I'm telling you that half of the stuff that y'all have gone through, most people could never fathom ever experiencing anything that you've ever experienced. And most of those people don't have the inner strength. They don't have this. They don't have that to push through a lot of warfare and a lot of uncertainty and a lot of strife. Like, a lot of people don't have that in them, but that's mostly because they lack that full connection with the Most High. Because anything is possible with the Most High. Okay, anything is possible. So, but because of all this stuff that's coming in, there's some people coming in to help you. Okay, there's some people coming in to help you. Now, I will give you a warning, because this is something that Spirit told me last night. Be careful, okay? Because this is something that I'm also having to like, just be aware of. When you have helpers coming in, understand that everyone is not meant to stay around forever. Like, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Okay? And there are some people who are here, who come into your life simply to give you a lesson, to help you along your journey, whether that be to bless you with something, whether that be to introduce you to somebody that you need to meet so that you can keep moving forward, or whatever the case may be. Like, they're coming in as a helper in your life, but they are not meant to stay. Okay, there are some people who are coming in for a season that are going to help you through whatever this next chapter is in your life, but once that chapter is coming to an end or completed, that person will no longer be there. And then there will be your soul tribe people who are supposed to be here for a lifetime. And I think sometimes, especially when you've never had a soul tribe, and when you've never because I'll say this personally, for me, I get really excited when I hear people when I get around people who start talking, like, about spiritual things, and and talking about the Most High and what He has done for them, because because of everything that I have been through, and I haven't been able to really, I haven't had many opportunities. I did yesterday, but I have not in the most recent past been able to talk about what I've been going through with anybody. So yesterday, when I had the opportunity to do so, it was very healing for me. But I do see that, like, you do have to be careful with how you come off. And it's like, I know you get excited. I know you, especially those that have been in hermit mode for a long time, because it's like you want to socialize. But one thing I think that I did, I went in too strong, because I was so excited about it, because I was like, oh my gosh, I finally have the opportunity to speak. And it really wasn't, I didn't see it that way. But at the time, I was really just, I needed it. But at the same time, it's like, this is just part of the lesson that I'm learning, that it wasn't necessarily, I maybe shouldn't have done certain things or said certain things, or I maybe not, I don't know. I still am working through that mentally. But I did feel helped. And I had a very, very nice lady pray with me and pray for me, and that was very healing and helpful to me. But I've been getting this resting a lot. You probably won't get this, whatever's coming in, it'll come in faster the more you rest. So meditate, do whatever you need to do to heal, drink some tea. I don't know about y'all in Michigan, it's weird right now. It was like, just a couple weeks ago, it was like 101 degrees, and today it's only getting up to like 65. I don't even know what the temperature is right now. It's no more than like 50 something degrees right now in Michigan in August. It's not even fall yet. So yeah, so I'm saying, like, drink some tea, play with your animals, your pets, go out in nature. If you're in, if you can go buy go buy a body of water. That might be healing for you as well. But rest. read, write, journal. um I'd say try to stay off your phone if you can, or like try to limit your screen time. And I'm tired, if you can't tell. I didn't sleep very much or well last night just because I've like self-correcting and course correcting a little bit. When I feel like this is an autistic thing, but like when I have new experiences that were unexpected, because like I've had a pretty solid routine for the last couple of weeks for myself, even though it may not be at the same time. I've been doing the same thing for a couple of weeks now, and that was completely changed yesterday, and I needed that change, but it was also just difficult for me to readjust, and I'm just trying to recenter and get myself together. But that was my message for the day. I love you guys. Please get some rest. I usually don't ask for prayers because I don't like everybody praying for me, but I will ask those that feel compelled to send a prayer for me to please pray. Um, I am so weary in this time, guys. Um, I'm weary. I love doing messages for you all, and hopefully maybe later on today I can get a nap in and I can feel a little bit better, because I just really wasn't comfortable last night. It wasn't necessarily comfortability, it was my brain. I just couldn't shut it off. I was like replaying just a whole bunch of stuff, and like I said, course correcting myself, and that's not always easy. Trying to give myself some grace, like I said, and that's also not easy for me. Try not to beat myself up for making mistakes, because it's like this journey is just different. Has not been easy for me. I'm sure it's not easy for most people. And yeah, the spiritual warfare is heavy, and it's gonna be okay. So I love you guys. It's your girl K Divine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.